A revolution in home ownership or investment from as little as $10,000. No banks, no mortgage, no commission to buy or sell, no credit checks. You can co-own your home with no additional debt. Your name is on the title. What is Oooi? Oooi is an acronym for owner-occupier and owner-investor. Each property is co-owned and divided into a number of shares on a pro rata basis, according to the sum of capital each owner has to invest. How do I buy a property with Oooi? An Oooi team member will visit and explain how easy it is to own your own home. We'll get your specific criteria for a home as an owner-occupier or owner-investor or both. We then search our extensive listings that meet your preference and organize for inspections if applicable. Once you select your home to live or invest in, Oooi will organize the paperwork and relative professionals to facilitate the purchase. Firstly, it's a simple agreement outlining the details of the property, any conditions or property checks that may be required, and the sum of capital you wish to invest as your pro rata share. Oooi will then engage with other co-owners or investors to purchase the remaining shares to complete the sale. Once the full purchase price has been secured, each purchaser will enter into a sale and purchase agreement to buy the property as co-owners. Alongside the sale and purchase agreement is an owner's agreement, which sets out the relationship between the various parties and their subsequent rights and obligations. An Oooi team member will provide personalized support with the above process and paperwork, with all details explained in full. Once all of the paperwork is complete, the Oooi legal practitioners will finalize the purchase and title transfer, with all owners' names being registered on the title with their respective share. Congratulations! The home is now yours! Owner-occupier benefits. It's your home. You can live in it as long as you like. As an owner-occupier, you will have a lease on the property. You'll pay a weekly rental, which is subsequently paid out to the owner-investors on a pro rata basis as a return on their investment. However, as the owner-occupier, you'll also receive a pro rata share of this rent, effectively getting a share of your rental payment back. You don't share the occupancy with the owner-investors at any time. First 2 months, free. Your first 2 months' rent are covered by Oooi. No bond. You don't have to pay a bond. Oooi is sure you'll look after your home, and if you have to move for whatever reason, any remedial work up to $2,000 is covered by Oooi. Rates and insurance are paid by Oooi for the first year. What if I want to move? Should you decide to move on for whatever reason, you simply need to give 90 days notice, and Oooi will find a new tenant for the property. Once you do move out, you'll still maintain your share in the property and simply become an owner-investor. You'll then receive your pro rata share of the rental income. Can I sell my shares? Yes! As an owner-occupier, you can sell some or all of your shares at any time you want. You may want to sell some of your shares to free up the cash for other uses, or buy shares in other properties. No problem, you'll stay on as the owner-occupier as long as you maintain a shareholding. Can I buy more shares? Yes! Whilst you are an owner-occupier, you can increase your shareholding by purchasing shares from the other owner-investors. It will likely be the goal of most owner-occupiers to acquire all of the shares to the home over time and thereby own it outright and freehold. The rate at which you purchase the shares will be set out by the various market conditions at the time and a willing buyer, willing seller transaction. As an owner-occupier, you will be given the first option to purchase any shares that may be made available by the various owner-investors. You may also wish to diversify and increase your property portfolio by buying shares in other properties as an owner-investor. It may be prudent to invest in a number of different properties and areas to diverse your property portfolio. Over time, you may acquire shares in various properties, which may be the equivalent of owning all the shares in a single property. If you had the equivalent combined shares in various properties, your weekly rental investment return, well, would be equal to that as if you owned one single property outright. this ratio also applies to any capital gains. This is a unique situation, only available through Oooi. Oooi will provide full personal support for any of the above transactions. Owner-investor benefits. A fully managed hands-off property investment. Your property is fully managed by Oooi, and there are no management fees. High net returns, plus capital gains. Buy and sell shares at any time, commission-free through Oooi. A co-owner will be living in the property, as they have a vested interest for the long term and care of the property. You will not likely have any of the troubles associated with a traditional tenancy. To get started, simply fill out the contact form and one of the Oooi teams will be in touch with you. Bye-bye.